Oh, all right, we good to start. So, boom. This is the official start of We Ain't Got No Name. Brand new episode right here for you. I'm your host, Boots.
I'm your girl, Shawnee. Well, what episode is it? We supposed to keep a running track of what episode it is. This is episode... You know, when it be official...
What number is it? What episode number is it? Exactly. 7. We don't know what episode
7.
number it is.
12. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We're going to count it up.
But, as you can see, we right back at Heart's Desires. What's the address?
2408 18th Street Northwest in Adams Morgan, right in the thick of things.
Come check them out if you want to buy some sex toys and things to spice up your relationship, things like that. Or if you're just lonely, you just need to spice up yourself, you can come here, get some things, and work it on out.
Wait, spice up yourself?
Spice up yourself.
That's the term?
Yeah, he said that.
But thank you guys for really supporting us and sticking through this whole thing. As you know, we were at a studio that kind of ended abruptly, and now we've just been kind of trying to do this on our own. And just to let y'all know, we are going to be starting our brand new. This is kind of like a soft opening. Ain't that what they say when restaurants first opening? This
That's
is kind of
about free food. I like soft openings.
Well, we don't have nothing free for y'all, but this is like a soft display of the We Ain't Got No Name show. But in about a month or so, we're going to start right back with our brand new season opening. We got a brand new format for y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be like that.
Are we going to tell them what the format? We're
going to keep it a little bit of a secret. We're going to keep it a little bit of secret. But I will tell you this. It's not going to be the We Ain't Got No Name internet radio show. It's going to be the We Ain't Got No Name internet talk show. So I will say that. It's going to be a little bit more of a talk show format. Definitely interactive with all you guys because like we said, we ain't got no name because it's all about y'all. And it's definitely going to be in tune with the viewership and people coming in like our lovely guests that we have tonight. So as we do, as a tradition on our show, we like to let the guests introduce themselves. So we're going to start with the young lady on my left. Let the people know who you are.
My name is Takia Jackson. I'm from Baltimore.
You're from Baltimore?
You from Baltimore? I didn't know that.
I was born in Baltimore, but I was from Texas.
It's time for the percolate. It's time for the percolate.
Oh, you petty.
What part of Baltimore?
West Baltimore.
Okay. Okay.
That's why I'm from.
West Baltimore is horrible.
It is very horrible. That's why I don't live there no more.
I mean, you from Philly, so
But
relax.
I had a house on Monroe
Oh,
Street.
yeah.
Oh,
I had an apartment building over there.
okay.
It was hood.
All right, well, thank you for coming through.
No problem.
I'm definitely looking forward to all your insight and all. We got some good topics tonight. And the young lady to my right.
I'm Tracy. TP, the bartender. That's it.
Next
Check her out for the Miss Mixologist. She be hooking up all the elixirs for y'all, getting y'all nice and right, and all that good stuff.
Yes, you can.
Look, she bought some hoots. She bought some hoots for us. So if you see us slurring our words a little bit, it's her fault.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
Now she trying to get me drunk.
But
I know I got a Fat Tuesday cup, but I don't.
But as usual, we are kind of indirectly sponsored by TT's Butter Company. It's a plant-based body products. I've been using my beard oil, my beard balm.
As much as it hurts me to admit, it does look kind of nice. That hurt to say that.
TT,
and it's only because of TT.
TT hooked it up. But no, they also have the body butter and different oils and things that are a good alternative to like a lot of your lotions and your baby oils and all that stuff that we use. So TT's Butter Company, and I always mess up this website, but it's www.teetterco.com. So ttsbutterco.com. Check them out. Our other sponsor is Sugar Rim Bar. Sugar Rim Bar is a full-scale event company. They provide event staff and services for small and large upscale events. Their slogan is, be a guest at your own party. My man Corey, who we all know, man, he does a great job with his business. He does a fantastic job giving back to the community and those in need. So please, if you planning a birthday party, if you planning bar mitzvah,
bar
party.
or any of that good stuff, man, holla at Sugar Rim Bar. Just check them out, man. So we're going to get right into an open talk. We're going to just jump out some topics and everything for y'all. Like we said, we haven't been around. This is our first show since probably like the end of December. So happy holidays and happy New Year to you.
It's past the threshold to say happy
Do you know
New
I still
Year.
have neighbors that just took down their Christmas lights?
Oh, it's
My neighbor still has theirs up.
yeah. Some neighbors in my
I want to go
neighborhood
snatch them Jones down.
Dude,
Why don't
just
people
throw the
do
whole
that?
house in the trash.
Why don't people do that?
I'm scared to do it.
Why not?
I don't know. I'd like to think of myself as a triple OG, like I'm that go hard bitch, but I'm not
You're
at
not.
all.
Well, everybody that knows you know.
I'm not.
But I don't understand, why do you think people keep them up this long?
They lazy.
Yeah.
You think that's what it is? Just
Yeah.
lazy, don't want to take it down or whatever?
But
they
my thing
on.
is, they cut them on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They cut them on.
And I don't understand that. I just want to throw the whole house
Because if you
in
want
the
to be
trash.
lazy,
for real.
you want
It's
to kind of
crazy.
more just leave it on for next year. But you kind of on. We have a problem.
I do not. And the people around my way, they black folks at that.
It's black folks.
They-
where
It's
you
black.
at?
A rack
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
hood in Germantown.
It's getting there.
It's hood in Germantown.
It's really getting there. It's getting there. But it is good being back in the new year and everything. What y'all do for New Year's Eve?
We went to this.
You ain't do nothing.
We went to this turn up party at my stepfather's retirement home.
Wait a minute.
Oh wow.
A turn up party at an old folk home? You gotta tell us a little bit.
No, they be partying.
Yo, they was partying. They played booty call at least 20 times though. And the old folks love the line dancers. They was
Yes,
getting
they
in.
do.
They had
For
good
real?
food. They had drinks. Yes.
What?
I got tired. I left like 11:30.
You got time before the old people.
They were still dancing. I went to work that day. I worked like 10 hours that day. I didn't have off. And I came home and I really didn't feel like going, but I knew my father-in-law was going to be really mad and we didn't
Oh,
come.
yeah,
So I was
yeah,
like, all right, let's go. And I went. I had a good time. I ate. But then I got sleepy and I was ready to
So
go.
you left before 12?
Yeah. We left like 11 because we got home like 11:30 and I fell asleep and he woke me up was like, hey.
The gunshots didn't wake you up?
Really?
So he gonna talk
That's what I
about
heard.
he gonna talk about my house and he live in the hood. Well, I got bars on my windows, so
Okay, Germantown may be getting it, but it's not Suitland area.
yeah,
But although
bars.
they was busting off around our way.
'Cause it's hood.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's definitely getting there.
Yeah.
I went to a little house party that was pretty nice.
We
had a
didn't
good
get
time.
invited.
Okay.
Most people was like, I didn't know you needed somewhere to go. I'm sorry.
Clearly, you was at. We should have been invited to the old folk home.
Exactly.
That's where the lit party was at.
No, the funniest thing was, okay, everyone had to pay $20 for the party, and they collected the money like a month in advance or something like that. So one old guy came down there and tried to give his $20. They was like, it's too late.
They weren't playing.
So they let him. So it was a room where half of the room had the food and everything, and the other half of the room was like dance floor. They was like, you can stand over there on the dance floor, but you can't come over on this side.
Oh, that's messed up.
So he stayed on dance floor and danced by himself all night long.
Some old people
It
was
was
gangster.
yes.
That was savage.
He tried to give the money to somebody else, and they took it, and they was like, "Get that back to him. I already told him he
Oh,
can't
They
come
wasn't
to the
playing.
home."
They
They
wasn't
do
playing.
that every year. That's
I
what
don't
that
know.
is. That's
But
They
I
wasn't
felt
playing.
bad for him. I was like, oh, because his face looked all sad. I was like, oh.
They wasn't playing.
No.
Well, it's good, definitely blessing that everybody made it to a new year. Everybody, it's a lot of people that did not see 2018, so it's definitely a blessing that we could all be here. And again, thanks for everybody for tuning in. Did you watch the Grammys?
I was at a drag show.
So I'm the only person up here that watched the Grammys?
Don't nobody watch that.
No.
I only really watched
that
because
no
Jay-Z
more.
was nominated for Racket Jones and he didn't win that one.
Not one.
For real?
Not
He
one.
won that one.
Doesn't surprise
Bruno
Bruno
Mars
Mars
and
got 8
Kendrick
of them.
Lamar
Yep.
racked up them. But
Jay-Z looked bad. Like I didn't watch the Grammy.
Like he going
but I saw the
midlife crisis.
Yes.
He had a little bush. He had a little bush. He always do that every now and then. He always do that every now and then.
But his face looked downtrodden.
He's trying to look
Like
at
he looked bad. He looked bad. He looked older than his age.
Well, the nigga like 50.
He's not
50.
50.
He's 50.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
I'm 42, almost 43. He gotta be like 50.
A little bit over.
He pushing.
And he was way older
Well, he
than
looks
Beyonce.
62. He looks sad. You don't think he look bad?
Karma. He must be going through that.
Oh Lord.
Well, Cardi B was at the Grammys. Can you believe Cardi B was at the? I'm proud of her.
I like Cardi B.
I'm proud of
It
her.
was joining on what she had though.
Oh, she looked terrible. Her,
They said it was
her
a
outfit was
trench
horrible.
It looked like it really did though. When I saw that comment, I was hollering.
What she had
Her
on?
She had
outfit
this
was horrible.
white, it looked like a cut off trench coat.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And the
I
four
thought
buttons
it was
right there
I
was
don't
white,
know.
was
I
cut
don't
off.
know. I don't
She
know.
didn't really look that great to me, but I mean, whatever.
That's Cardi B for you.
Yeah, but shout out to Cardi B, man.
And
She
it's
had
her
a hell
first
of
one
a
though.
year.
Hell
This is her first Grammy show that she's gone to.
Yeah. Oh,
She
absolutely.
just
Absolutely.
was out last year.
Absolutely.
But she done won a couple of awards. What's the other shows, right? I mean, other.
But this is her
I'm
first
assuming.
Grammy award, right?
But she was the fact that she was
so.
even invited is
To the
a
Grammy,
huge deal.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
It is huge.
But shout out to all the winners and everything like that. I get why Jay-Z was snubbed. I mean, I feel like 444 was the best album that came out last year. One of his best, if not his best album. But it didn't really have no hits. Like you don't hear a lot of the songs on the radio.
To me, it was
You know.
too preachy.
We need that though.
But you know what's so crazy? I really don't listen to the radio too much, and I've been listening to it lately. A lot of rappers are putting God and talking about God and like.
So I had a
religious
Prince.
things.
That's my guy.
Well, when I said preachy, I didn't mean like God preachy. I meant like him like telling us what to do. I didn't like his. I don't know. I didn't like it.
He's always been like that, though.
But
I never noticed it before.
But we need that though. We need somebody.
I
But do you agree that the black community, especially, because that's another reason why I think he didn't get a lot of awards and recognition from the powers that be, is because that album was specifically for black people, and I think that he was kicking some knowledge, telling black people to invest your money, build a legacy for your family,
But
for
wasn't
your
that just
kids.
one song
Like
he
this
did that?
No, all throughout the tolerance for the homosexual
You need to listen to
community.
that one again.
You're horrible.
Oh, damn.
Oh, me?
Yes, he is horrible.
Oh, wait,
That's not true. I'm tolerant. I'm very tolerant. I used to be bad, but now I'm.
Situation alone. Just stop. I know it's bad, but
Oh, the
She's still mad.
Tracy saying I'm still mad at him because he broke one of my mirrors in the store. He owed me. I'm gonna send my cash
That's
app
because
request
she
for
was
$9.99.
That's because she was late and we had to get the store together. But nah, I think that the things that he was talking about were very poignant and very needed in our community.
Jay-Z's always been the game changer. He do something different so that you can actually adapt to him. Like he wants to be that game changer. He don't want to be like everybody.
Did y'all see Trump had some words for him a little bit? Donald Trump had.
Okay.
Well, so right before the Grammys came out, Jay-Z did an interview with Van Jones from CNN. He's come out with his own little talk show, whatever. Jay-Z was his first guest, and so they were talking about Donald Trump, and Jay-Z called him a superbug, but he called him a superbug because he was saying how now racism is out now. It's out now because of him and because of things like that. And Jay-Z was saying that we shouldn't punish people like we punished Donald Sterling, the NBA owner who got punished a little while ago. We shouldn't punish people because if we punish people, then the racists will go back in the closet.
Yeah.
But that creates the superbug of a person who embodies racism. That's kind of how he referred to Donald Trump. And Donald Trump's clap back was, somebody tell Jay-Z that unemployment in the black community is up more than it has ever been. Like, what does that have to do with what Jay-Z said?
My face when I'm listening to you telling me, I'm like, what does that have to do?
What does that have to do with what he said? And not only that, right before Jay-Z made his comments, Van Jones and Jay-Z, I feel like I'm saying his name wrong. Is his name Van Jones? It's Van something. But right before that comment, they admitted that you know, since Trump has come in, the economy has been boosted a little bit. I think although the Dow just went down today in record.
All my Bitcoin and stuff is down.
Record. You do Bitcoin?
I've said too much. Move on.
She's Illuminati. She's Illuminati.
I said too much.
She's Illuminati. She's Illuminati. But it's just funny that Trump went out his way to address Jay-Z, but he never said anything about Eminem. Remember Eminem spit that fire little...
do that? That wasn't even fire to me, but...
He went in on him.
Yeah.
He did.
He went in on him. But why would you address Jay-Z, who made a very slight comment, but you won't say nothing about him? You think it's a white thing?
Because a lot of his supporters like him. That's why.
So it's a white
and
thing.
The hick
Yeah,
parts,
I think it is.
Well, I guess hick is not PC. I shouldn't say that. That's like white people talk bad about black
We're
people.
not doing no
We
PC
don't
right
do PC
here.
on this show. It's whatever.
You know, they
do
like
PC.
Eminem. Yeah, my boy the rapper. Yeah. So
Well,
he don't want to upset his supporters. He know we're not his supporters, but that's his people.
True. Well, as a matter of fact, I think right about now we're probably just wrapping up. He's doing the State of the Union. Donald Trump.
I wasn't
I won't know
I
what. It was people boycotting, said they was going to boycott the State of the Union tonight. I wasn't going to watch that. No, I don't care what he had to say.
I only watched it when Obama was on. That's the only time I ever watched it.
Me too.
Before
Really
that,
watched
I
it.
never,
Like really watched it.
Yeah, I really watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
I never watched it before that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, Van Jones.
Yeah, all right.
He's kind of cute.
Let me see.
See,
Never mind.
this is what happens when you have
Yeah,
women.
I can say he's cute.
Did y'all see Kim Kardashian got butt naked on Instagram today, or the other day, or yesterday?
When is she not butt naked?
Why is she cute? Why?
'Cause
You
she
a
does
mother
illusion
of how many
photos.
kids you got now? 4, huh, Kanye? 3, 4. Like, why are you doing this?
That's her bread and butter.
That's
That's
her-
how
yeah,
she
that's
got her.
exactly.
If
But she has businesses now, and she's a brand.
She
like,
wants to
do
stay
she still
relevant.
got to get
She
butt
wants to
That's
naked?
her brand.
Relevant. That's
But
her
they got
brand. That's it.
Kanye locked up in the big house trying to get
Yeah.
out. So he
What you
gotta
mean?
make some
What you
money
mean he
right-
locked up in a big house?
Stupid.
You know they
Put
got
hit
that
me
man
to some
on
game.
right now.
You got him on what?
Didn't he get committed? Did he ever get committed? Did he do something he's supposed
He's trying to get
I
out.
think he went in for like 2 or 3
He
days.
get out.
and
He
then-
get out. He's get out. Somebody need to get flash a telephone, cell phone in his face.
I
then.
need a teacup.
Right. But I just don't, because like it or not, it's a lot of young girls that follow her, that probably even look up to her, and we already have an epidemic of women.
You think they got a problem with that? They don't. They like it.
That's the problem.
So that's why our PRs are telling her this is what you need to do.
Shoot.
Yeah, she got to stay relevant. And
Let me
she gotta
tell
stay
y'all
relevant.
I mean, we all talking
To
about
preach
it.
her brand.
If I was snatched, if I was snatched for the gods, you would see me on Instagram sitting like that.
Yes.
My man Tone will snatch your ass up. Tone will snatch you. And that's the thing. What man would be cool with their wife
You'd be surprised at how many
bucket naked
They would.
all
he
over
married
social
her,
media?
He
though.
married her for a trophy
Right,
wife.
tell you.
I guess so.
So you don't like your wife. I mean, not to that extreme, but you don't like your wife when y'all go out to dinner and she's flying up, got her heels on, the makeup done.
Oh, that's
hair
fine,
on.
but she's
And-
fully clothed.
I know, but it's not on the same level, but it's the same thing. You
Yeah.
appreciate men looking at her when she's nice and everything. Looking
No,
at
I
her.
don't appreciate men looking at her. I appreciate her feeling good about herself and wanting to snap.
Well, maybe I
snap
didn't
a
answer the
picture.
question. Maybe I didn't answer the question right. Ask the question right. When you go out and guys look at your wife, does that make you feel some sort of pride?
Or you
Yeah, to an
a lot of men
extent.
it
To an
does.
extent.
Right. So that is like not on the same platform, but along the same line.
But I would feel some type of way knowing that some dude might have my wife's picture pinned up in the wall and he might go in the room and jerk off to her though.
This is what Kim do. She's been doing it for years. She's
That's
been
what
doing it before she met him. So now what? This is when I tell people when these guys go out here and they want to get a stripper and whatever else. You go out and get a stripper. What you think? This is what you picked up off the first beginning. This is what you had. Why are you going to try to change it? Why are you going to try to change anything? You was attracted to it. This is what you like.
Hearts Desires loves all the strippers. We love you.
Right, they got all the stripper apparel here. So come on down. What's the address again?
We have a boat location location. I already
No
said
location.
DC one come to Sula, but we love the strip.
That's right. But I don't know, man. That's just a bit much. What?
Oh, now you want to get off topic.
What is yeah? What? Because we trying to get to the top. You know who's a Bama right now? Who's blowing me? MoNique.
She is. The husband was crying a little bit.
Hey, love. Hey, love.
I want to hear what each one of y'all think about. I just want to hear what each one of y'all have to say about MoNique and all her recent reigns.
She's irrelevant. She's been irrelevant. She's been blackballed years ago. Now you want to come out and try to slam Netflix when it comes to this. You've been blackballed by your own folks years ago.
You think she was blackballed by us?
Yes.
I don't think we blackballed.
I don't think we blackballed her.
No. They didn't want to have nothing to do with her after she went and
oh, you mean Tyler and Lou Daniels and all that?
Yeah.
But that I don't think that like us
The
black
consumers,
community.
yeah.
I would never
I
go see
think
it.
consumers did.
She had a show years ago at Constitution Hall. I paid my money ball ticket. She did a good 35 minutes on stage.
That's
I said,
it?
oh, never again. Yeah,
35 minutes.
It was like 35 minutes she did on stage. It was so
She had
short. It was
comedians
ridiculous.
before her?
She had comedians before her. And then she came on and did the quickest set ever. I was like, oh, no. And I don't
So
like
she was the headliner.
She was the headliner.
Wow.
Yeah. We paid, it was the MoNique show. I didn't know who the opening act people were. And then she's, the big girl crusader and everything. Then you turn around and, you want to be the skinny girl. And that's fine. Be healthy, do what you have to do to be a healthy weight and everything like that. But don't, that kind of was her brand, being a champion for big girls. And then you just, I don't know. Even though I know it was for the better for her health, but it still was like, really, girl? Really?
I mean, she little. She's still, nice.
Yeah,
But she's a lot smaller.
Oh,
than
absolutely.
She's not the BBW captain.
I just think she's being a Bama. I think she's being a Bama. I think she's being a hater personified.
I think her Bama ass husband is behind her.
Yes, he definitely got the battery in her back. And the thing that I don't like about it is that now, okay, so she came out and wanted everybody to boycott Netflix, which is stupid. But now,
Netflix junkie, so I can't.
Give me your password. I need a new password.
No, we don't do that. But
no, look at me.
We don't do that. But now she is randomly just attacking random people in the business. She attacked Whoopi Goldberg. She said Whoopi Goldberg isn't a stand-up comedian. Whoopi Goldberg
That's how she started.
And she still does stand-up in Vegas and other places. She then went and attacked Oprah. Like, wow, what did Oprah do?
I missed that part.
Yeah. She said remember Oprah had that speech at the awards and then everybody was like, Oprah. And she was like, what has Oprah done for black women? Like, why are you saying this?
Oprah goes to Africa and does stuff. I love Oprah.
But just Oprah, who she is, inspires black women. And the fact that in her network, she employs so many black women on her shows and everything. Like, why are you even saying this about her? Oprah didn't say nothing about you. So why are you jumping out there talking about Oprah?
The audience that Oprah holds, she holds a lot of white women as her audience too. So she looks at her like she's not the real black woman. She has a broad.
She's doing the most.
The majority of her fans are white.
She is doing the most, man.
Well, what has she done in the past, I'll say 5 years? What has she done? Has she done movies?
Nothing. And that's the thing. If you really want to get out there and grind. Because you can go to Vegas, just like you said. There's a lot of comedians that still go to Vegas. Yeah. It's a whole bunch of them. You get out there
I saw Lavelle Crawford at the Improv on Friday.
Yeah.
Get out there and make
He's not really funny, but I still saw him.
She thinks she's above that because she's an Oscar award winner. First of all, you didn't even get an Oscar for comedy. You got an Oscar for a dramatic role, which is still a great thing.
But Precious Love.
Yeah, but
they're gonna give you an award for that when you act
when you act like Train Day, like Halle Berry, and all that type of stuff.
That's when he got his first.
Yeah, but I mean, you still got to grind. Like you said, you ain't done nothing of significance in years. Like, first of all, they said. Come out recently, Netflix gave her $3 million.
That's what they said. They wanted her to audition, and she was like, "No, I'm too good to audition." They was like, "Well, take this off you are."
But she was in debt not too long ago too. So why you ain't taking this money? Like, why you not trying to get out there?
What she do? Why she?
She's a man.
my lady like that.
She's a bad man. So what y'all watching Super Bowl? That's coming up this Sunday.
Redskins playing?
You're not a Philadelphia Eagles fan? You not?
How did that happen?
Oh, you a Redskins fan?
My first husband converted me to the Redskins. He was a diehard Redskins fan. So since then, I just been converted. My second husband was a diehard Redskins fan.
Oh well, HTTR then. Thank you. Y'all not having a Super Bowl party?
No.
You not having a party? You should have a wine.
You should have a good.
That was a good party. I had a good time.
Nobody's going to drink wine and watch.
Why didn't you
football.
come? Oh, never mind. That's not talk show talk. We talk about that later.
Everything is talk show
What's not
talk.
talk show talk? So why would you ask me that question if it's not talk show talk?
See, there you go, Tracy. There you go, Tracy.
So let's talk about
I was just wondering why you didn't come.
I had something to do.
Okay. I didn't know if because I know that you didn't. It wasn't maybe the same company that you keep, and you didn't want that. I asked you later.
Wait a minute.
See?
I asked you later.
Getting clipped all
I'm
up.
confused. Who was
I didn't know she didn't want to be around the people that was there.
Well,
I didn't know you flew with them no more.
No, the people that was there, she cool with them though.
Oh, I didn't know, but when I did see it, I was like, oh, she must not like them.
I don't know what's happening.
Stop trying to make me out to be the good of everybody. Always talking about me being mean. This is what we gonna do.
You always mean.
Well, you are a little.
Yes, you were
I'm
always
just blunt.
mean.
Wait, no.
That's a cousin to being mean.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
Anyway,
Sarcastic.
so nobody's having Super Bowl. What is?
Why don't you have one?
Y'all not coming all in.
No,
probably not. No.
What is good Super Bowl etiquette when you? What is good Super Bowl etiquette when you're hosting a party? Like, what do you have to present to people?
Food.
And what else? You have to have the food and the drinks.
I'm one of them people that, like, if I have a party at my house, I'm having drinks, I'm having food. You can call me and ask me, what do you want me to bring?
Right.
Bring whatever you want specifically, but I have things. All this, bring a side, bring a drink, bring $5 and chip
You
in.
a
This
Bama.
is horrible.
You a Bama. You a Bama. If you hosting a party and you asking people to bring all this stuff.
No, that happens a lot though.
Oh, absolutely. I've known people that try to. We've definitely known people that try to put together parties and say, you bring this and you bring that, and they think just because they hosting a party, they ain't got to do nothing.
Right. I can sit at home with my own food.
Right, and food and liquor, yeah. But so, so if you're having a Super Bowl party specifically, do you have to have like a meal, or is it just finger food, or
Not
what?
a meal.
No, not a meal. You can have an assortment of
different
Like
yeah.
wings.
Meatballs.
I mean, we blacks. You gonna have wings.
You gotta have.
You gotta have
If
wings.
any of y'all have a Super Bowl party and don't have wings, you the worst. You gotta have wings.
A lot of people do chili.
Meatballs.
Yeah, meatballs, wings.
I don't like meatballs. You one of them cheap people that buy them bag of meatballs and throw them in the crock
So
pot.
let me.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? You know?
I like the ones that
My meatballs.
Them chicken meatballs, those are high class meatballs.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the meatballs that you go to Murray's. Because you go to Murray's and buy the meatballs.
I ain't been to Murray's since 1992.
I've never
Ain't
been
nothing
into
wrong with
Murray's.
Murray's.
Not ever in my life.
I've been to Murray's.
Never
Quite
been
a
Not
few.
black.
The one at Forestville.
I am black, but I've never
I need to take you.
been there.
Give me a black
I've
card.
never been there. No.
Murray's hamburger. You gotta take like 4 hamburgers and make like.
I've never been to Murray's. My mother didn't shop there.
Burger cheese.
You gotta remember, we grew up in Texas. We didn't have no Murray's in Texas.
Oh yeah.
No.
So where's Murray's from? We had Murray's in Philly.
Really? I guess it's just
So
an East
my
Coast
bad,
We
thing.
didn't have that.
Yeah, East Coast, yeah.
So okay. So as a guest, you have to bring a bottle or something.
You supposed to. Like,
Well, that's
don't come
just
to your
like-
house like that.
You
It's
can
just-
bring something.
Well, yeah, I always would bring well, I don't drink liquor, but I'll drink bring a
don't
bottle of
drink
wine. No, I do wine. That's all I do now.
I say fish.
I'm always Tracy, don't do that. You know daggone well.
The Tracy been
That's all I
quiet.
do now.
No shots. No shots.
No, I don't do shots like that no more. more. I don't.
No more.
Mom, I used to.
Okay.
Mom, but for the past couple of years, all I do was wine. That's what I do.
Mama would tell the truth.
So
It might have been a couple years ago when we used to go down to Harvard. That was a couple years ago.
and nobody
drank it.
Can you take it back home?
No.
No.
But what I would do,
No,
I would
you
ask
keep
the
it.
host. I would say, "Hey, I bought this and nobody drunk it. If you like it, I'll leave it. But if this is not something that you're going to drink, I'll take this with me." And I see what they say. That's what I do.
But that's not rare for something not to get opened up, cracked open.
No, it's not. Because I drink wine.
That means
a lot of people
nasty.
crack that Merlot open.
When we
Well,
were
that's my
staying
favorite kind of
at your
wine.
house, you said
That's my favorite
everybody
kind of
take
wine.
your wine with you. Because
Yeah, I
I
did,
bought 2
'cause-
bottles and somebody
Yeah,
opened
I did
one,
say that.
but the other one was not open. You said everyone take what you bought. I was like, okay, grab mine.
When I go to my good friend's house, my homies, I'm taking my stuff with me.
That's
But
horrible.
but when I go to like somebody else's house, I leave it.
So
but
you came on my house, would you take it or you would leave
Absolutely,
it?
I'm taking it. But nah, I don't even know where I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl. I think my man might be having some, but it's gonna be it's a historic Super Bowl because either the Eagles win their first Super Bowl ever, or Tom Brady will be the first person to win a Super Bowl at 40 years old.
That's right, he is.
I think it will be their 6th Super Bowl, which is unheard
So
of.
which way you think it's gonna go? Because you already.
I'm going Gold Pats.
Really?
I hate the Eagles.
Because it's in the division.
I hate the Eagles. I don't ever want them to win a Super Bowl.
that, but
And plus, you got to keep the joke going about no
They
rings.
never
You got
right. You got to keep that going. Got
Yeah.
to. So I'm all New England Patriots all the way. All
Got
right.
your little notes, y'all.
Yes.
Outlines, graphs, and charts, and all that good stuff.
Outline.
You
Well,
good.
I asked for one. So.
See? There you go.
Oh wait, I didn't look at
All right.
comments. Okay.
So let's get into how long we been on now? What the time at the top say?
I don't know. Mine's not accurate.
All right. So let's get into the topic of the night. The topic of the night is about chivalry. All right. And what happened to chivalry, especially as
What is the word?
chivalry?
Oh.
leave him alone.
Y'all didn't understand that?
How you spell that?
Chivalry, but
Right
it's
here.
Okay.
Chivalry.
You know that?
Chivalry.
But we both looked
Goddamn.
over like what?
Chivalry. I know how to talk, goddamn.
It's okay.
Anyway.
Chivalry. Okay. That's what he said, though. That's what it sounded like he said to me. What you say?
Thank you.
What you
Thank
say?
you. Thank you.
Chivalry gonna listen up.
Thank you.
Chivalry. That's how he went.
Anyway, let me scoot my. So look, this is what we going right. But nah, what happened to chivalry these days? Like, especially as it relates to
Social media.
dating and things of that nature.
Social media.
Do you think men have forgotten all about it, or do you think women have killed it?
I'm gonna tell you, number one is social media. Second, women has definitely killed it because they won't actually demand it. But social media is a problem because it's your easiest way to get around all that. You can cut everything in half. Let me get in
That's a
that
great
DM.
point.
Let me
That's
get
a
in
great
that
point.
DM real quick.
So do you think social media cuts in half the whole courting
Yes,
and dating
of course.
process as well?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I don't think so.
I do.
But how?
I do.
So is that women's fault or men's fault?
It's the woman's fault. You
women.
get what you demand. You're
Yeah.
gonna put up with what
Right.
was given to you unless otherwise. But I think also chivalry has died a little bit because there's so many men now that was raised by single mothers. Not saying a single mother does a bad job, but I don't think that a man could fully learn how to be a gentleman and be chivalrous from a woman. I just don't.
Especially if you're a
That's
single
possible.
mother, because they're looking at you being this single person. You out here being strong on your own, doing this, doing that. They
Being
thinking,
independent,
oh, yeah,
don't
that's
need
how
a
it
man
goes.
for
Yeah.
stuff.
I agree with that. I think it's a little bit of both. I think that women have killed it, but I think men have forgotten about it too. And like you said, I think men have forgotten it because it's not a lot of men teaching these boys how to be chivalrous and be a gentleman and all that good stuff.
I was going to say that too.
And like me, my father didn't sit me down and say, "Yes, son, look, you got to do this, you got to do that." I kind of learned it by watching him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Watching him hold doors open for women, and you know what I'm saying, if we were on grass and my mother had heels, he would hold her hand and make sure, you know, she tripped or whatever. That, you know, that type of thing. So a lot of dudes don't have that.
Yeah.
So is it their fault that they don't have that? Can we fault them for that? That they
No,
don't
it's
have
not
that
their
example?
fault.
So that's when the females supposed to.
That's a good question.
Generation X, their parents
have to
didn't
accept
teach them.
Yeah.
So how do we fix it?
I'm not raising no damn money. I'm not raising, I'm not teaching them nothing. Not gonna
Yeah, I
do
don't know how to fix it.
Well, chivalry is defined.
Jesus.
I meet you and you have all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's
So
just
you're
too
looking for
much
somebody
work.
perfect?
No, not somebody. I don't want no one perfect. Because no one is perfect.
Man.
So that's no. I just don't want to have to teach you how to really be a man. I really don't want to have to teach that. I mean, I'm 44 years old. I want to meet somebody that already have those qualifications. Was already taught that at a young age instead of, you know, me having to teach you when you should do this. Why should I have to say that?
But being a quote unquote man is subjective. So what she may call being a man and what she may call being a man may be completely different from what you may call it. So, you know, there has to be some type of compromise or leeway. I mean, some things are just non-negotiable, you know what I mean? But, you know, certain
I
things...
have those non-negotiable qualities, and then I can teach you a little something. You know, I don't have a problem with that, but I'm not going to teach you everything.
But also,
I'm just not going to do it.
We're not in our 20s either.
Exactly.
So you're talking about somebody that's already
Who's not in their 20s?
You definitely not.
Girl, I'm living my best 20s.
Yeah.
You definitely not.
I'm living it.
That was a long time.
But it's hard to flip someone and quote unquote train to switch them around from their ways.
Train them. The man they ain't gonna like that.
They're not going to like that.
It's the truth. I mean, it's the
That was a bad word.
It's the truth.
But it's like, in a man, I like them to have, you know, the basic qualities of being a gentleman, and then I can let you know what
is that?
I expect.
What is that? What is the basic qualities of being a gentleman?
I think, you know, taking me on dates, like you said, opening car doors, being a man of your word.
When you walk on the street, he automatically say, move over to the inside.
That part is weird.
It's not weird to me because my dad was like that. When
My husband does it all the time,
yes,
but it
a lot of
drives
guys
me
like
crazy.
dating. He be like, move over. I'm like, all right. It was just out of, you know, something they was taught. You was taught that.
That's silly to me. Talking about with the
I
car,
get it, though.
jump the curb, then maybe so you think I'm not gonna die too? Like a car that's gonna miss like 2 centimeters.
But that's
not gonna
just
hit me.
appreciate it.
That's just how it was
See?
back in the day, though.
That's an example of women killing it. That's an example of women killing chivalry right there.
Well, she
Right
married,
there.
so she all right.
I don't see a problem with it. I kind of like, oh, okay, he's a gentleman. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's a slippery slope because a lot of women, you hear women say, I mean, he was too nice. He was too...
But being
Something.
chivalrous
Something.
and being too nice is not the same
not-
thing.
It could be. It could be,
It
though.
could not be.
We just had Letitia up here our last show saying that she heard girls saying men were too nice as it relates to just them going out on a date.
I stopped dating a guy because he was too nice. Well, for me, too nice was like he didn't really have a backbone. He was over compromising. I didn't like that. I like an alpha
But where do you
male.
draw that line?
You mean he was a weak man?
Where do you draw that line,
I
though?
said weak, but he wasn't the alpha male that I like.
But where do you draw that line between a man that's really just trying to be nice to you and be loving and courting you versus, oh, he weak and he overcompensating or whatever? Like, where do you draw that line? How is a man supposed to know where to draw that line?
I can say it's
know
somebody
that's
out there
it.
for everybody. It's somebody else out there that might like that type of person.
Because they're married
It's
now to
never
somebody else, and I mean, for what I see on Facebook, they seem to like each other. But that just wasn't the person for me.
Right.
Every man is for everybody.
I don't know. I mean, I just think certain things are just it's just it is what it is. You know, certain things in life are just cut and dry. Like for example, in one of the little groups on Facebook, somebody was talking. They brought up the subject of men pumping gas for women when they go somewhere in the car together and they pumping gas or whatever. So the dude responded with, absolutely not. Whoever is behind the wheel at the time gas is needed better get out and start pumping the gas.
Oh, he's hard.
Start pumping that shit. We gonna mess around and be on the side of the road with no gas if she talking about she don't want to do it.
He's gay.
Especially in these times we're living in now. Hell nah, I'm not pumping no gas if I'm the passenger. If I'm the driver, then yes, of course.
PP's sitting down.
He's gay. I said it. Yes, he do.
He went. So I said to him, my response was, "Dude, you gotta be joking, right?" His response to me was, "No, I ain't joking. I'll say it again to be clear. If I'm driving, I pump the gas. If she's driving, she pump the gas. The only way it doesn't happen like that is if either one of us is physically unable or ill and otherwise unable to pump the gas."
Over some gas.
And this was his main point. Women nowadays are strong and independent, so they say, and need to be treated as such.
Over some gas? You going? This is how you going to show the equality over some gas? Nigga, get your ass out and pump the gas.
So what about that? What about women feeling like it's an equal playing field? We can do as much as men, blah, blah, blah. So how come that doesn't translate to pumping gas?
It don't.
Why?
It's not.
Why though?
This is when we say we demand certain things. I say you get your ass out and pump the gas. This is what I want.
But why? Just because he has a penis?
Yes.
That one has a little more.
No.
Whoever that is.
I agree. Now,
would be the day we pull the gas station.
but you driving. You driving.
Yeah, he go. And I want him to pay for the gas. I don't want to take my card out. I want him to get out and pay for the gas too.
You want to pay for the date and the gas too?
Yeah, absolutely. What is wrong with
Your ass supposed to have gas in your car.
You
supposed to have gas in your car
I'll wait
already.
for you to take me on a date so we can put the gas in there.
So when he drives to the date, and you gonna put gas in his car?
No.
Now see, y'all about to go into a whole nother level now. However,
whatever.
I do believe, I don't care what the circumstances is or what. If you are a male of age 13 or older and you in the car with any female, your butt need to get out and pump that gas.
Exactly.
Period.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's your date, your mother, your sister, your cousin, your co-worker, whoever. It's just not a good look. And like I told him, I would feel like other people like
looking, yeah.
Exactly.
Who is that in the car? Why she out pumping gas? Like, nah, young. I just don't like that. But I'm famous for arguing that point on social media. Like, nah, it's all equal playing. Y'all feel like da da da. But certain things in life, like, you're not gonna have no woman out changing a tire. You're not gonna have her pumping gas. Hold the door open for a woman when she walks through. Certain things are just, it is what it is.
You pay my cell phone bill. Stuff like that.
No.
Yeah, everything. Stuff like that.
Why you always gotta go too far?
I was just saying, I would like that also. Pay my cell phone bill.
Tom, I feel so bad for Tom. I swear.
Hey, Bill.
But no, I think that the other thing that was very shocking on that Facebook post is that there was a lot of women that was like, I pump my gas.
Because they stupid.
And their pussy is trash.
Oh my God. Bum joint.
She always gotta go too far. She always gotta go too
That's
far.
why I love her.
She always gotta go too far.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
Hey, bro, what we looking like on time? You good? You good? All right. So I just don't know, man. It's the whole chivalry thing and being a gentleman, I just think it's a lost art, and I think that
women are accepting too little. Like the women that are agreeing, but the gas is rank, they accept too little. They think I'm just gonna hold on to any piece of man, any man that come away, and how he's gonna treat me. I'm just gonna take that just so I can have a man. No.
And so when they get one like that, they think they can do the same thing with the next.
So basically, what we're saying is a little bit of both. It's a little bit of men forgetting about that and neglecting to play their part as men and gentlemen.
Or not knowing.
Exactly. Not being taught that.
And women being accepting of this horrible behavior. So it's a little bit of both. And I think both of those things is what tears down the fiber of our relationships, period. You know, it's the reason why men so quick to put their hands on women so quick to mess around and key up somebody's car and all that. It's all relative, and we kind of got to get away from that.
What the keying up the car got to do with it?
Sometimes
cars need to be keyed. No, I didn't say I never had.
You going to jail. You're going to jail, and I'm going to yoke you up. Chivalry definitely go out the window then. Well, anyway.
It's crazy, so.
It really is. It really is. So... Is it non-chivalrous for a woman to pay for a date?
No, if I ask you on a date.
Yeah, if I ask you, or
like, I got this.
It's been like I have a routine. Every 5 dates, then I'll pay. You gotta get like 5 in, and definitely not the first date. Maybe like the 5th date. Or I'm a reach for a person. Oh, I got it.
For a long time.
It ain't like, no, don't worry about it. Okay, all right.
I'll be like, these shrimp good as a mother.
But you gotta know who you working with to play that. You already gotta know what kind of dude it is. Because if I know it's a cheap dude, I'm not gonna reach. I'm just gonna sit there. Check what's up.
Y'all gonna play. Yes, y'all playing chess.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom while you get that.
Terrible. But nah, so look, just fellas, man, learn to be gentlemen, learn to treat your ladies right, and they will in turn reciprocate that, I guess, most of them. But don't be too nice, whatever the hell that means. I don't know what that means.
If they want to know what's too nice, they could write in and ask us. I'll tell them. DM me. No penis pics. DM me a question.
Yeah.
I know they will.
You will get all that.
All of that.
All right, we're going to wrap it up for this episode, man. Thank everybody for tuning in.
Oh, I got to talk about my event. I'm having an event February 18th right here. Intro to Aphrodisiacs.
Yes.
Tickets are $15. Great sex educators coming in to lead the class. I'm going to be right there with my pen and paper, taking notes, learning how to incorporate aphrodisiacs. No, you could not. Learning how to incorporate aphrodisiacs into your sex life. So it's good. Singles, couples, come on in. You could get your ticket. Go to www.heartsdesires.com. HARTSDESIRES.com. Tickets are $15. Everyone that comes to the event gets $10% off of their purchase the entire night. So, buy enough stuff, you get your
ticket only, right?
You can't pay at the door.
You can pay at the door. Well, you can Eventbrite at the door.
Okay.
I can't have a lot of cash. I don't like how y'all.
Is the price going to change at the door?
No.
Okay.
$15. Same day. Yeah. Come on.
Ladies, do y'all have anything y'all want to shout out? Anything coming up or anything going on? Any social media y'all want to, where people can holler at you? Or?
I'll be at OTI. It is actually at OTI in Arundel.
Oh, yeah.
And I never knew about it. It's been there for a whole year, but I'll be bartending.
Really? A whole year?
A whole year.
Wow.
I'll be there bartending on the weekends. They're having a party this Saturday. Y'all come through. It's in the hotel, the Ramada Inn. OTI, that's all I have to say.
All right, and you may hear, well, I ain't even going to jump that out there.
What?
I was about to say, you may hear the OTI name floating around a little bit in the future, but we ain't even going to jump that out there. But thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to TT's Butter Company. Shout out to Sugar Rim Bar, our sponsors for the evening. Appreciate all the love,
and
all the support.
Cameraman.
Yeah.
Our great cameraman.
Yes.
My man Gerard, you're going to be hearing a lot about them, a lot about his company. We're going to be partnering up with them in the future.
Even though this one kept giving me the side eye all night.
But they are going to be responsible for recording all these great episodes. And what you got to do is go on the We Ain't Got No Name YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. You can see all our past episodes dating back to like October, man. And we're going to put everything there. So if you don't tune in live, you can check it out there and it'll be right in the pocket for you. So like I say, in about a month or so, we're going to have a big season opening of the show. We're probably going to have another soft opening show between now and then. Probably here or maybe even another location. But definitely we'll be letting y'all know in about a month or so. Next month, we're going to start a brand new season, brand new format, brand new location, the whole 9. So definitely tune in for that. And if anybody out there would like to be guests on the show, to come talk with us, come debate with us, come chop it up, please hit myself up, hit Shawnee up on Facebook, man. We definitely would love to have you on. If you have any businesses.
We're going to be like Netflix. Send us an audition.
Hey,
no, we're not. This is in MoNique.
Hey, loves.
and we definitely would love to have you ladies back, man. We really appreciate your input and all that good stuff. All right. So tune in. Keep it locked, I guess, on Facebook and everywhere else. And YouTube. And for the next We Ain't Got No Name installment, thank y'all for tuning in.